Okay, welcome guys. This video tutorial will be addressing a thing or two. So I hope you've been finding the tutorials interesting or educative, so to speak. That's if you're trying it though. So now what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to answer or try to address the first one about cropping. Okay, let's quickly import an image in which we used the last time. The image in which we used was the image of this kid, or let's say the image of the coronavirus, right? So this is the image which I used, and I'll quickly import that. So imagine this is my background. I quickly create a background that doesn't have a fill color or a, what they call it, or let me just quickly give it black so we don't get confused. So the last time I said, when you want to crop, you drag the image enough of the portions that you want, right? Then make sure the image is active, that is the one you want to crop, and go to the crop tool. Then probably just make sure it gets to this edge, then make sure you maintain that, and you hit on crop, and that image is what is cropped. So you can quickly expand if you want to, so that it shows like so. So this is what I meant by crop, right? But I'll quickly undo, right? Then bring this image to the middle. Another way of cropping with that you can still have control over this particular image that you want to crop into is what they call power clipping. So power clipping is like putting something inside and making a portion of it invincible, but when you want to edit it, you can still come back to edit it. So I'll quickly get to that. Now when you click the image you want to power clip into, a shape or whatever it may be, what you simply do is you make the image active, then right click on it and look for what we call power clip inside. So you can see my cursor or my pointer has become an arrow asking me where do you want to power clip this into, and I click on this background, right? Then I'll click on edit. This will come up and you click on edit. So you now drag it to the point which you want. Instead of clipping and cutting or whatever, you now click this. If you want it to be here, or you want it like as if the coronavirus is going away, you just like put it like so. After you're done and you're satisfied with the level or the fit that you want, you just simply go back and say finish, right? So you can see it's perfectly inside of the background or the black color, right? So that is just that for that. Now if you're not still okay, let's say you're working and the whole thingy is still going up, what you simply do is this: you say click on this and you go to edit, then probably you can scale this up a little, then click on finish. Your job is still done. Fine. So the next thing is this: I'll just quickly add a page, then answer more on that. So more on power clipping, you can simply create or pick a circle, then hold on your control key, drag it to the middle. When you drag that to the middle, now to quickly duplicate this circle, I'll click right and drag it as if I'm taking it somewhere. Then before I drop it, I will right click to create a duplicate. Try that. If you don't get that, let me know so I can continue with the video. So that is just to make a quick duplicate. I can just drag it here or take it anywhere, then right click before I drop it, so it creates what? Duplicate. So if you pick this and you bring it close to this one, or you drop it like so, then you pick this also and drop it like this also, right? You can see the intersection here. Those of us that did sets in mathematics, I'm not a good mathematician though. So the union it's funny, so the union of this place in this middle, I can create a shape out of it. What I simply do is to highlight everything and go to this tool they call interactive fill tool, sorry, smart fill. So I'll just say okay, create a shape here for me, right? Then that shape is created. I can go click that shape and bring it out. That shape is created. So that is just a quick tool that you can explore that in how you want to and give me feedback. Now the most important is this. I need that circle. I hold on my control key and drop it in the center. Then I quickly import an image. I like the image of probably, let's say, what do I want? Image of, let's say, Asha, since she's in the background now. Let me say, which one? Okay, let me take this one. It looks a little bit of cute, and I drop that here. So I want this image to be power clipped inside here. So advanced way of doing that, just simply right click on this and just say power clip where. I'll click on this something, then edit, which I'll just probably scale up a little, adjust it, and be it like so. So let me try and put her in the middle. Fine. And when I'm done, I'll just simply say finish. I'm sure you get that. Then click this, then right click outside so that everything will be fine. Then probably create a background and fill it with black. Right? So there's another tool I'll quickly show us how to use, which is the color eyedropper. Like picking a color then putting it somewhere else. So what you simply do is to pick this color eyedropper, pick and say I need this level of black. Let it be at the background. So it seems as if Asha is floating. So I'll go to this level of black, then pour it here. Do you see that? So it looks simple, but you can try that. I just pick this black and pour it here. So it looks pretty nice. I can quickly say click on F8, which means text tool, right? Then type Asha, ASA, right? Then probably scale it up a little, then click on Asha, right click and say what do I want to do? Or sorry, I'll go quickly to object and say order, and I'll say is it a page back to page back or to back layer? Okay, I needed Asha to come forward, so I'll just say order bring to front page. Alright, then the text underneath, I'll just like drag it like so. I wanted a little bit of okay, something like that. Then probably give Asha the name, give her that color. So fine, whatever you have done, just enjoy and learn. See you in the next tutorial. Enjoy and take care.